We welcome you back to the press box here at Hicksville Field at Aces Stadium as we are getting ready to get the second half underway. Hope you enjoyed the halftime entertainment. We were frightened there. We plugged in the field mic and it was dead. Christopher said he was going to handle it, so I'm assuming he got it under control. Great job by both the Aces Pride and the Edon Bombers bands. Glad to have them there. Very nice. Like I said, I got to announce for both bands tonight. I don't usually do that, but their regular announcer not able to make it. Well, we've got the teams out warming up, and I want to take some time to say another big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. And that is our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. Their solutions for business and industry include welding, powder coating, safety, and so much more. And they are looking to fill some positions. If you are looking for a terrific way to start your professional career, maybe a second career to add to the skills that you already have, go to aptmfg.com/careers for a full listing of all the opportunities they have available. Many of them come with specialized training and other perks, I guess would be the way to call it. You can get yourself certified in some of the cases. You can also upload your resume, fill out an application online. They'd love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe you can become a part of the APT manufacturing team. We want to thank them so very much for their continued diamond level support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. Tony Nicewander and the whole gang at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. So the Aces will get the ball to start this third quarter, and they've got their work cut out for them. They're down 28 heading into quarter number 3. Bombers just controlled the first half. There's no other way to put it. And they lead 34-6 as we get ready to get the second half underway. And in the second half, of course, if one team leads by 30 or more points, the continuous clock kicks in. And the Aces are only 2 points away from that right now. So, the Aces will get ready to kick it off. I think I accidentally said that the Aces were receiving. I apologize for that. Squib kick. And the Aces say they got it. Across the 50-yard line on the Bombers' 48. We'll let the officials unwrap the pile here. And nope, Bombers retain possession. That was close. Aces had the right idea. They've got to come up with something to be able to get some more points on the board to get the offense up and rolling here tonight. The Bombers have looked really, really good. Their junior quarterback, Kyler Sapp, has been doing a whale of a job with his receiving core. They haven't run the ball very many times. Like I said, he normally has 4, 5 guys out wide on either side of the line to throw to, as is evidence here. Sapp, quick hitter over on the far side, catch and run. Still on his feet down to the 40-yard line. I think that was number 2, Colton Willis. Yep, Willis made the grab, and he'll motor down to the Aces' 41-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 Edon. Bill Murphy, Chris Warner, glad to have you here with us tonight. Hope you are enjoying the live coverage. Sapp, again, gets it and throws it right away. That's caught by number 1, Owens. Owens to the 30-yard line. That's where he gets popped. Christian Owens, he'll move the chains again and put the ball at the 30-yard line. Clock will continue to roll on the completion. Another snap. Sapp rolls out again. Got a man open, caught. Shakes one defender. Dives forward. I don't think he made it to the line again, but he's going to be second and short for the Bombers. Willis makes the grab. It looks like he's going to pick up about 8 or 9. They're going to give him 8. 2nd and 2 coming up. Man in motion for the Bombers. Catch made by number 6, Radabaugh. Radabaugh kind of goes sideways. And looks like he might have lost a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down and about 3. So a 3rd and 3. Didn't mean to bump into you, Christopher. I'm sorry. And all kinds of movement on the line. Flags fly. And they're going to say a false start on the Bombers. That'll back them up 5. So that'll make it 3rd and about 7. They go from a long 3 to a long 7, I guess. Ball on the 28-yard line now. And they need to get to the 21 to move the chains. Sapp takes the snap. Drops back. Going to air it out over the middle and incomplete. Threw it just in front of his intended receiver, number 7, Eli Dickman. That'll bring up 4th down. And we'll see what Edon wants to do here with a 4th down and 7 early in this 3rd quarter. They're deep in Aces territory at the 28-yard line, so they might decide to go ahead and play this one and let the chips fall where they may. And that's what they're looking like they're going to do. 9:20 to go. Quarter number 3. A long first half of action here at Aces Field tonight. Sapp airs it out. He overthrows his receiver just off the fingertips of a number 6, Max Radabaugh. It'll be incomplete, and the Bombers will turn it over on downs. So it'll be 1st and 10 Aces at their own 28-yard line. As they're going to need to come out swinging. They want to get back into this game here at Aces Field tonight. So did your house pick up any good prospects?
My house, yes, actually. Exemplar ended up picking up a lot of new prospects. So we got 2 new seniors that transferred here as well as an Exemplar.
Yeah, the sorting ceremony was this morning, so all right. Turnbull. Ball caught, and he slips and falls as soon as he makes the grab, but it'll at least be some positive yardage. That was Graber making the grab. Bronson wearing number 33 tonight. Normally he's wearing, was it 54, I think you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They switched to 33 tonight. So a couple yards picked up. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Aces. They've advanced the ball out to the 31-yard line. Garrett Turnbull. And I think he's going to call timeout. And he does. Turnbull didn't like something, so he turned around and called timeout. So a timeout on the field with 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter as the Aces used one early in this 2nd half. We're going to be back here at Aces Field 1 week from today to get the Green Meadows Conference season underway for high school football. The Aces' first opponent will be here at home. It'll be the Antwerp Archers, who, I don't know if this means anything or not, but the Archers beat Edon like 54-26 or something like that last week. So we'll be hosting Antwerp next Friday night. And then the Aces go on the road for week number 5. I believe we're making a trip down to Wayne Trace. Now, we hope to be able to be there for that game, but we have not gotten official clearance from the Wayne Trace Athletic Department yet to be there. So we're still waiting to hear from Jim Linder. He'll get back to us. So another flag thrown. And then I think after Wayne Trace, if I remember right, we're on the road at Wayne Trace. Then I think we're on the road at Paulding, and then I think Ayersville comes, and that's homecoming.
I thought Edgerton.
Or maybe Edgerton is homecoming. Okay. And then we're on the, and then we have Edgerton at home after that. I don't know. Or Ayersville at home. I've got it right here in front of me. Antwerp, then we're on the road at Wayne Trace. Then we come back for homecoming against Ayersville. Where's that last year's? Yeah.
Is September 22nd.
Yeah, there we go. And then we're on the road to Paulding, home to Edgerton, and the game. The season finishes with 2 road trips to Tenora and Fairview. So a long 2nd and 23 now for the Aces after that flag. The officials making sure everything is all squared away and down on the field. I think we're all set and ready to go now. All right. Turnbull, 2nd and very long. Here's the snap. Turnbull airing it out. He's got a man. And there should have been a flag there. I thought a kind of a little push by the defender, but nothing thrown. So that'll bring up 3rd and 23. We could hear the coaches from the box up here at the press box on the Aces side voicing their disapproval of that. A little bit of a shove there, but no flag. 3rd and 23 now for the Aces. Turnbull lining up in the shotgun again. Looks everything over. Takes the snap. Turnbull drops back. Looks downfield again. Launches it. Caught. Stays on his feet. Avoids one. Works his way around another defender. Still on his feet. Stuckey all the way near to midfield. They finally bring him down. Looks like about the 48-yard line. So a great catch and run by Owen Stuckey, and the Aces are back in business. Just when you think that they had no chance whatsoever of converting on a 3rd and 23, they do just that. All the way out to their own 48-yard line, 1st and 10, Hicksville. What a play. All right, fresh set of downs for the Aces. Turnbull rolling out, and they're going to get him in the backfield, but there's a flag on the play. They brought him down at the 45. We'll see what the flag is, and it looks like it might be a hold. And it is going to be a hold, and against the Aces. Oh. So the Aces are going to get backed up again. Another penalty when they could least afford to have one. That'll move the ball back to the 38-yard line. Loss of 10 and second, or make that 1st and 20 coming up for the Aces right now. Hicksville breaks huddle. Garrett Turnbull. Hard count, nobody bites. Now the snap. Turnbull Gets rid of it quickly over Stuckey's hands and incomplete. 2nd and 20 coming up. Clock stops at 6:51 to go in the third quarter. Did you look up that Antwerp score?
I can look that up for you real quick.
I thought you were looking it up.
No, I was switching it to tab.
Okay.
All right, now I have the Antwerp score for you. 54-24, Antwerp leading, or winning.
Yeah, they beat Edon last week by 30 points.
Yeah, and they're also 2-0. They beat Montpelier 42-6.
So, little preview of week number 4 action. Turnbull on the end around, and that's thrown by Langham. Langham with the man open, caught by Stuckey. Stuckey with some running room. Stuckey, they get him around the ankles, but not before he gets down to the 37-yard line of the Bombers. First down, Aces. A little bit of the reverse flea flicker there. Langham makes the throw. Stuckey makes the catch, and the Aces get the first down. All right, here we go. The Aces coming off that first down. Turnbull, ball in the air again. And again, contact made really close to the arrival of the ball. No flags thrown. So incomplete, and that'll be 2nd and 10 for the Aces. Need a drink of my soda. I had to wet my whistle after those last couple of plays. Doing all that announcing for the bands. It's starting to dry out a little bit. Here we go. Aces break huddle. Still in pretty good shape. A 2nd and 10. Ball at the 37-yard line of the Bombers. Turnbull gets the snap. Garrett. Ball caught on the run. Green puts it under his shoulder, and off he goes. George Green down to near the 25-yard line. Should be good enough for another first down for the Aces. So 1st and 10 Aces after the run by George Green. Moves the chains and gets the football down to the 25-yard line for Hicksville. Quick handoff and a nice hole up the middle. Spin move down to near the 20. That was Zedike with the carry that time. Cross gets it down just outside the red zone. Clock continues to roll. 5.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. The Aces with the ball and driving. They got a 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line. Aces huddling up. Here we go. Turnbull again hands it off to Green. Green powering forward inside the 20 down to about the 19, it looks like. Green will get him a couple more. That'll bring up 3rd and 3 for Hicksville. Now Zedike will come back in. There's quite often they'll swap out Green and Zedike play by play so that they got a fresh set of legs out there. Turnbull gets his offense set, takes the snap, handoff. Number 33, Graber. Graber tried to turn the corner, nothing doing. Bronson, I think, might have got back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they put it down. Yeah, they're going to basically say maybe lost a half yard. It'll be 4th and 14 for the Aces, and pretty sure they're going to go for it here. They need to start putting some points on the scoreboard. Green will come in with the sideline, the play from the sideline. Aces will break huddle. Here we go. 4th and 4 for the Aces from their own 19.5-yard line, and a whistle and another timeout. As the Aces burn their second one, they do. They use 2 timeouts here in this third quarter. That's how important this potential scoring drive is for Hicksville. So we'll have another timeout on the field. And we'll take the time, too, to wish everybody a fun-filled, but most of all, safe Labor Day holiday weekend, whatever your plans may be. Looks like we're going to have a little bit more of the summertime weather. They're saying it may be a little bit warmer, a little more humid as we say goodbye to the summer of 2023. Get ready to settle in and head towards the fall months. So hopefully, if you are one of the many who get to enjoy a day off on Monday, I hope you enjoy the holiday. Again, just a quick reminder for Village of Hicksville residents, the Village Council meeting, which is normally on the first Monday of every month, has been moved back a day because of the Labor Day holiday. And that Village Council meeting will be at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, September the 5th. All right, back out onto the gridiron we go as the train rockets by in the background. Turnbull with the snap, rolls out, looks downfield, gets the ball away, and incomplete. Or did he catch it? We'll see. I think he trapped it. Yeah, he did. Incomplete. So they'll turn it over on downs. And the Edon Bombers will get the football back on their own 19-yard line with 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Aces get it into the red zone, but just can't quite convert it to move it down and get to the end zone. So it remains a 34-6 game. And we do have one of the Aces players down on the field being looked at. I thought it was Langham, but I'm not sure. Yep, Brant Langham, number 8, getting up a little bit gingerly on that foot. They'll get him off the sideline, and we'll get ready to get back in action here, where it'll be 1st and 10 Edon from the Bombers' 19-yard line. Oh, lost keychain. Yeah, or the pro shop. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Bombers hand off. They're going to keep it on the ground. Carry goes to Gage Nestor, and Nestor will get him a couple extra yards. And we'll see. They've been throwing the ball an awful lot. That does not move the clock as much as keeping it on the ground. So who knows, the Bombers may try to work on their running game here to just keep the clock rolling and burn the time off the clock. Sapp again drops back. And again, a handoff up the middle, working his way through traffic, diving ahead to about the 27, maybe 28-yard line. Another carry by number 12, Gage Nestor. That'll make it 3rd and 3. And they'll give it to him again. And this time they'll catch him at about the 25-yard line for a bit of a loss. So it'll bring up 4th down. That'll make it 4th down and about 4, maybe 5. And keeps that clock rolling. Under 2 minutes to go here. And they're going to drop back to punt. So the Bombers just going to run it and run the clock. Sapp gets his foot into it. Caught, fair catch, and they'll fall on it at about the 41-yard line. Braden Dix. So after the fair catch, the Aces will get the ball 1st and 10 on their own 41-yard line with 1 minute and 21 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Turnbull dropping back. And flags go flying. Looks like it's some encroachment there. See if they get 5 easy yards. And they do. So 1st and 5 now for the Aces as the offsides takes it out to the 46-yard line. We'll take it. Turnbull. Hand off. That's to Green. Green, 1st down yardage. Green still scrambling. George Green down to about the 42-yard line of the Edon Bombers. Good enough for a 1st down for the Aces. Clock will continue to roll as soon as they move the chains. They're going to mark him at the 41, actually, so give him an extra yard. He'll come out. Zedike comes in. The clock begins to run again. About a minute to go here in quarter number 3. Turnbull gets the snap. Another handoff. This time they're waiting for Zedike. He goes nowhere. Zedike might have made it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he might have lost a yard. Yep, they're going to mark him back at about the 42, almost the 43, the 43-yard line. A loss of 2 on the Zedike carry to bring up 2nd and 12. Clock continuing to roll. That might have been the last play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see if they can get one more off here before time expires. Down to 13, 12. This should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Snapped. Turnbull. Caught and dropped at about the 42, 43-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter. So we've played 3. No change in the score after 3. It's the Edon Bombers 34 and the Aces 6. Getting ready for the 4th quarter, we want to say another big thank you to another one of our diamond level underwriting supporters, and that's the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Locally owned and operated with a full service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also have medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, gifts, sundries, and so much more. Stop in and see for yourself the difference that being locally owned and operated makes. We want to thank the Myers family so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces sports broadcasts. And hey, if you'd like information on a flu shot, the latest COVID vaccine, or any other questions you might have, feel free to give them a call at 419-542-6218. the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, again located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. All right, Aces with the ball, a 3rd and 5 from the 35-yard line to start the 4th quarter. Turnbull gets the snap, drops back, looks downfield, launches it, and almost picked off. A flag thrown. We'll see how that plays out. It was Dickman who had the ball in his hands and let it drop to the turf. And that's going to be offensive interference on the Aces. Pass interference on Hicksville. So they'll be moved back. Tack on 10 for that one. Nope, looked at 15, I'm sorry. Back to midfield. Ouch. And another flag. And that's going to be that's a technical on the Aces. So after the offensive pass interference, a technical, and that's going to back him back another one because it happened after they marched it off. Oh, Christopher.
I didn't do it.
I know you didn't do it. Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a change in the momentum as that sucks the air right out of the Aces' sails. Back at the 35-yard line now.
From what I saw, it looked like a coach or a sideline player let something slip to a sideline referee, which, of course, that can cause that.
So here we go. Aces with 3rd and a quarter mile. Turnbull dumps it out. Green catches it. George across the 40, 50. George has got a seam. Green on his feet. It's a foot race. Green holds up, cuts back. Green all the way to the house. George Green takes it to the house. Holy smoke. 65 yards into the end zone. Oh, my. Boy, if Subway was doing player of the game for football, we wouldn't have any hard problem picking who gets the free sandwich tonight. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but what a play by George Green. What a run. They ought to let him sit down and have a breather for a couple minutes after that one. Oh, yeah. Aces in to kick the extra point. Kick is up and wide to the right. So Stuckey's kick goes astray, but hey, the Aces put 6 more on the scoreboard. Make it a little more respectable, 34-12, with 11:29 still to go here in the 4th quarter. That was an exciting play. There's just no doubt about that. Kudos to George Green and his offense, opening some good holes and some great running from George, too. Down the field, pulling up, changing direction. A nice little deke move there to get into the end zone and draw the Aces within 22. 34-12. There's still a long way to go for the Aces to get back into this football game. But again, they make it a little more respectable. They get themselves some breathing room, too, because that eliminates, at least for a while, the threat of the continuing clock kicking in here in the 4th quarter to really put the pressure on the Aces. And they'll get ready to kick it off, and we'll see if we're going to see another onside or squib-type kick here to see if they can get the ball right back. See if the Edon Bombers are anticipating that, if they're going to put their good hands people up in the front of the line this time. Stuckey tees it up, and we'll see what the Aces have up their sleeve here. It'll be a little roller. Went into the hands of number 8. I think he held on to it. Holbert grabbed it. They popped him a good one, but I think he held on to it, and they say, yep, indeed he did. So good field position for the Bombers after the squib kick. They'll have it 1st and 10 on their own 47-yard line. 11:27 to go. And we'll see if they keep it on the ground or if they try to get those points back. Sapp going to air it out. Caught. Stepped out of bounds near the first down marker. I think it's just short. That'll bring up 2nd and 1. Ball rests just inside the 45-yard line for the Aces. On the Aces side of the field, I should say. Here come the Bombers again. 2nd and 1. Sapp rolling out, flag thrown. Sapp puts the ball in the air, caught, and taken down at about the 43, or make that the 38-yard line. That'll be good enough for first down yardage if it stands. There was a flag in the backfield. Going to be a hold. And that'll be a hold against the Bombers again. So that'll back them up, and they'll replay the down. After the hold, the ball gets marched back to just inside the Bombers' 45-yard line. Clock stops at 11:10. So here comes Edon. Kyler Sapp still in at the quarterback position. Sapp, pass caught. And finally dragged out of bounds, Christian Owens. Owens across midfield, looks like about the 46-yard line, maybe 47. 47-yard line is where they got him. 2nd down. And about 4, yeah. Should be 3rd and 4 now. Another quick hitter, that's caught. And that'll be good enough for the first down. Owens made the grab again. And he got just past the sticks, made the catch. They take him down. That'll be first down for the Bombers. So move the chains, fresh set of downs for Edon. Clock continuing to roll, 10:54 and counting. As we've been here for about 2 hours, 20 minutes so far tonight in real time. He escapes one, gets the ball in the air, caught. Willis makes the grab. And Willis looks like he's going to be just past the line again as well. So another pickup of about 11 on the play. Looks like they had Sapp, but he managed to elude the defense. And another play, another first down for the Bombers. Keeps the clock rolling as well as they advance down to the 33-yard line. Sapp again working out of the shotgun. He has all night. And again, going to look downfield. Sapp's going to tuck it under and take off. Spin move. He'll pick up about a yard or so, and they'll bring him down. So maybe a half yard. They're going to say no gain, really, so 2nd and 10. But for the most important part, that keeps the clock rolling, and we're at 9.5 minutes and counting now. Aces down by 22. Sapp gets the snap. Sapp rolling out, plants, throws, ball's up in the air, and they're going to say nope, it bounced off the ground. All right. I saw the deflection. I couldn't tell, but they say that it was a deflection that bounced off the ground, so the other player who caught it, it had already been an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock with 9:09 and bring up third down for the Bombers. Sapp all along in the backfield. Airs it out, caught. Deke move, high stepping it to the 20, and down about there. He's going to be just short, I think. Nope, I take it back. He made it. Yep. I was looking at the wrong yard line. I thought he had to go to the 20. He only had to get to the 25. So Hulbert carries it down to the 20-yard line to the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10, Edon. Clock rolling, 8:49 and counting. Play comes in from the sideline. Gage Nestor brings it in. Aces set their defense. Kyler Sapp puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Looks that way. Over the middle, caught and into the end zone. Just like that. And a flag on the play, though. I think that was Radabaugh that took it in. So nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. And they're going to go over and talk with the Edon coach. I'm going to guess they're going to say, what do you want to do here, coach? It'll be a good touchdown. And then all right, so that makes it 40-12. A whistle and a stoppage here as they get ready for the conversion attempt. And that's because there's a conversation going on with the Aces coach on the other sideline. And as a result of that, a quick substitution on the Aces defensive squad. And now we'll get ready with 8:18 to go here in the third quarter. Kick is up, and it is good. So 41-12, 29-point advantage now for the Edon Bombers. As I'll head to the sideline and get ready to kick it off to the Aces once again. With 8:18 to go in this football game. Week number 3. Bill and Chris up here in the press box. Big thank you again to the Hicksville Athletic Department. Getting us all set up and cozy. Nice having our own space up here in the friendly confines of the Aces Field press box. Mr. Bob Weatherhead next door doing the field announcing tonight. He was a substitution this evening too. They asked him if he'd come in, cover for the usual field announcer, and he graciously accepted. So the Aces, every time they've gotten back into this game a little bit, the Bombers have had an answer for them. And this is going to hurt too, because at the end of that scoring drive, the Aces picked up another technical. So that's going to advance the ball 15 yards for the kickoff. That's why they're teeing it up on the Hicksville 45-yard line. instead of on the Bombers' 40-yard line. So they're just going to low line it. Scooped up back at the 10. Cutting across the field. And Langham out to about the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. Return of about 25, 26 for Langham on that. And that'll bring up 1st and 10 Aces from their own 36-yard line with 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this football game. All right, Aces back on offense, man in motion. Turnbull gets the snap, fakes it, then he unloads it. He's got a man open, caught and dropped. Oh! That was right in the hands of Caden Steffel. Steffel couldn't ask for a better pass to catch. Can't hold on to it. He would have been off to the races if he'd held on to. Makes it 2nd and 10 for Hicksville. It's getting dark up here in the press box, and we've got a few cords laying on the floor, and so every now and then I step on a cord, and it's like, oh, is that an important one, or is that one that doesn't matter? If sparks fly out of the camera or something like that, I'll know that I stepped on the wrong place. All right, Turnbull, again going to sky it, and that could be trouble. It's going to be picked off. And returned to about the 44-yard line of the Aces by the Edon Bombers. Another turnover when the Aces could least afford it. So that'll make it 1st and 10 for the Bombers as they put the ball on the 45-yard line. So Edon with 7:52, chance to come out here and burn some more clock. Another score will institute the running clock for the Aces. So here we go. Sapp. Ball in the air, caught and brought down near the 10-yard line. They're going to say, well, he actually touched his knee at the 14. So a quick strike from the Bombers. They're back in the red zone with the 1st and 10 at the Aces 14-yard line. I think he stayed in bounds too, so the clock will start as soon as they set the, they're going to start the clock up. Down markers in place. There we go. Bombers have been looking really, really good here tonight. Aces run into a bit of a buzzsaw. They've had a couple of great moments, but haven't been able to overcome the Bombers overall. Quick handoff, that's number 34. Trent Buck with the carry. Buck will get a few positive yards down to near the 10, where it'll be 2nd and about 5. So we'll get ready, see what Edon wants to do here. They're going to take their time, run down that play clock. And now they'll set with the 5-minute warning. Snap. Strong Ryan over the other side, down again, maybe just inside the 10-yard line. Another carry by Buck. no real gain on the play. We'll call it 3rd and 5. But again, they burn off about half a minute just waiting for the play clock to go down. We'll see if they're going to do the same again here. We're under 6 minutes now, past the halfway point of this fourth quarter. Nobody in the backfield with Kyler Sapp. Sapp gonna just drop it in. Touchdown. Number 4, Briggs Gallahue ropes it in the corner of the end zone, and the Bombers go up now 47-12. The conversion attempt pending, and I believe that's going to institute the running clock for the remainder of the game. So this last 5 minutes, now they've already started it as a matter of fact, because they're up by 35. So the clock is still running. Low snap. Kick is ugly. The kick went, well, it didn't go where it was supposed to go. Like I said, that one's kind of an ugly kick. So the score will remain 47-12, and they will stop the clock long enough for the change of possession. And the Aces will come back on with the score deficit and now running clock to deal with here in this fourth quarter at Aces Field tonight. Chris and I are going to probably have a quick wrap up when this one is over. We'll head out into our Labor Day holiday weekend, and we'll get ready to reset for week number 4, hosting the Archers 1 week from today. We'll see you in September. Well, today's the first day of September, so.
We're in September.
Yeah. All right, we're going to have our next kickoff. No technical this time, so they'll tee it up on the 40 as usual. 2 technicals in one game, boy. I got a feeling that there might be some uncomfortable pauses at the next team meeting for the Aces discussing that. An easy loping kick caught at about the 27-yard line, out across the 40, and brought down about the 42 or 43. So the Aces will get the ball back. Just under 5 minutes to go, 4:59, and as soon as they get set, again, that clock's going to start running, and then it will not stop unless somebody calls timeout or there's an injury or a score. And there it goes. So here come the Aces, 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line. Garrett Turnbull. Ball in the air. Got a man wide open. Caught. Braden Dix. And Dix, the nice catch and run down to the 25-yard line. There you go.
The announcer said Braden Bricks.
No, Braden Dix. D-I-X. Bricks. You've been playing too much Lego.
Oh, that was what the announcer said.
Well, don't make fun of Bob. All right, here we go. Turnbull in the shotgun. Pitches it back to Green. Green cuts up. Green. Oh, they catch him right on the hip and drop him at the 25-yard line. So no real gain on the play for George Green. I think we have one more diamond level underwriter to thank before we wrap things up too. We'll do that at the end of the regulation here. Running onto the field, number 34, Cross Zedike. Bringing in the play from the sideline. Turnbull looking over his squad. Snap. Drops back. Turnbull snowed under and down he goes. Tackle for a loss back at about the 34-yard line. Well, they're going to say the 30, about the 32. So they're going to mark him down. Okay. 3rd and 16 now for the Aces as we're down to 2.5 minutes left in the game. Turnbull looking for the signal, and Green comes running out. There we go. They might need to step it up a little bit. I don't know how they're doing time-wise on the play clock. The officials are looking at their watches. They got 5 seconds. They raise the hand, and they get it off. Turnbull right over the middle, caught. Langham heading for the corner. Langham into the end zone, touchdown. So that'll bring the clock back to normal operation for the last 1 minute and 53 seconds as the Aces now only down by 29. So we'll see if the Aces are going to try to kick the extra point or go for 2 here. Looks like it's going to be a 2-point attempt. Turnbull throws it, caught, heads towards the end zone, he's inside. It's good. 2-point conversion succeeds. And it's now a 27-point game. The Aces 27 and 47 for the Bombers. Only a minute 53 left in regulation, though, and the Edon Bombers are going to be getting the ball back. So I guess we'll get ready for another onside kick from the Aces. At least that's what I'm guessing. But what do I know? I'm a guy up here in the press box, not down on the sideline wearing a headset. But again, the Aces have shown some real flashes of promise here tonight. They have a few great plays. Managed to get in the end zone 3 times. So not a shutout. And here come the Aces back out onto the field to get ready to kick it off. Sit down here for a second. I've been jumping up and down. My feet are starting to get a little sore. Yeah, doing those jumping jacks.
All seniors that were present.
I don't know. I was about to say I don't think you could do 18.
Wow. No,
Here we go.
Tuesday I'll have to make them up.
This time it's a liner that's grabbed back at the 25-yard line. Working his way up through the field, breaks loose. Return by number 9, Zane Oberlin. Oberlin across midfield. And he comes down and finally comes to rest at about the Aces' 48-yard line. With a minute 45 to go in regulation. And the Bombers up 47-20 here at Aces Field tonight. So the Aces will get some fresh personnel out onto the field.
Coach calling for the linebackers.
Number 33 going out there. Bronson Graber. Cross Zedike out there too. New quarterback, number 5 for the Bombers. That's Corbin Chrisman. He's just a freshman. And he gets the pass off, a catch and a run. And I think that was number 42 that made the catch and run. Who's Landon Reitzel. We'll see. If I'm wrong, I apologize. 43 is out there too, so here we go. Another catch, right off the hands. Again, that was from Chrisman to number 42, Reitzel. And that one hits the turf. That'll stop the clock with 1:06 to go. And it'll stay 2nd and 10. Corbin Chrisman at 5'10". They say he's a 139-pound freshman quarterback. Getting some varsity playing time here tonight. Quick handoff. That's the number 34. He's powering his way down inside the 25-yard line. That's Trent Buck. And under a minute now, Buck carries it to the 29-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and 1. And again, the Bombers in no rush. They're huddling up. They're calling the plays. 30 seconds. Clock rolling. Chrisman. Low snap. Again, hands it to Buck. Buck powers down to the 20, inside the 20 maybe. That'll move the chains. That'll pause the clock long enough for them to do so with 16 seconds to go. They'll move the chains. They'll start the clock back up, and they don't have to snap the ball. They're going to head towards the sidelines. It's all over but the shouting here. Your final score from Aces Field tonight, it's going to be the visiting Edon Bombers 47 and the homestanding Hicksville Aces 20, as the Aces fall to 1 win and 2 losses for the record for the non-conference portion of the schedule this year. Again, a couple of tremendous plays by the Aces through the course of this game, but it was just too little and spaced too far apart. They're overpowered early by the Bombers and just never able to really get back into contention after that first half expired. Well, as the teams congratulate themselves, I want to say a big thank you to the last of our diamond level underwriting supporters making our coverage possible here tonight. That's Denny Vetter and our gang, all our good friends over at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering plasma, robotics, welding, and so much more. Check out their website to see all of the great things that they do and all the incredible stuff that they're capable of doing at ARC Solutions. They're at www.arcsolinc.com. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. Of course, not only do they help us out, but whenever there's a community effort or anything going on, you almost always hear ARC Solutions listed as one of the contributors to that. They're just a great group of people, a terrific business, and a great part of our Hicksville community. And again, we want to thank them for their diamond level underwriting support. ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, at www.arcsolinc.com. Thanks also to our other 3 diamond level underwriters for helping us out as well. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. The Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Call them at 419-542-6218 for information on COVID boosters, flu shots, and more. And, of course, we already mentioned ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville. All 4 of them, diamond-level underwriters. They underwrite all of our Aces sports coverage throughout the entire year here on HIX-TV. We cannot thank them enough. So with that, we're going to call it a night here tonight and get ready to head out into the Labor Day holiday weekend. We do want to say a big thank you once again to the athletic department here at Hicksville Schools, Mr. Paul Overmeyer and Mr. Jeff Hott. The co-athletic directors always making us feel very welcome, helping us out. We can't thank them enough. And thanks to you for joining us. Rough night for Aces fans, I know, but again, hope you enjoyed the live coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Well, we're going to wrap it up. Our next live broadcast for sports will be coming your way next week on, I believe, Thursday with some junior high volleyball action. And, of course, we'll be right back here at Aces Field 1 week from today for week number 4 and the start of the Green Meadows Conference campaign for the Aces as they host the Antwerp Archers. So with that, and until then, one last time tonight, your final score this evening, it was the Edon Bombers 47 and the Aces 20. And for Chris Warner running the camera and overseeing the live stream on the laptop, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a very good night, a happy Labor Day weekend.